Hello, my name's Alexis and today I'm doing June and July favorites and nopes. I did not do June favorites during June because there was no time, so instead I am sticking them with July favorites, and here you have them. First, I'm going to start with nopes, and the only nope I have is Posietint from Benefit. I bought this as a mini trial set with High Beam, which I'll talk about in a minute, but for Posietint, it's just too pink for my skin, when I have foundation on especially. It's nice. It's a good formula. It is really pretty. It just doesn't go well with my skin tone. So I think if you were a bit paler, if you were more on the fair side, this would probably be better for you because of the coloring, but for me, this is too light. I definitely wouldn't be opposed to trying their other colors, but Posietint just doesn't work for me. Next, I have a special on the fence product because I like it, but I don't like it. And my on the fence product is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have mine in NW20. I like this for highlighting my face, brightening up under my eyes if I do the triangle, down my nose, my chin, my forehead. I like it for that. However, I don't feel that it covers the dark circles under my eye. I still see the circles, and it bothers me because my face is highlighted and it looks great, but then I just see the dark circles down there. So I like this for highlighting, not sure about it for concealing. I'm sure maybe if I tried a few different techniques, which I plan on doing, I'll be able to cover the dark circles with this still, but how I'm using it regularly now, it doesn't cover the dark circles. Even if I end up getting another concealer for directly under my eyes for my dark circles, I would still use this for highlighting. So it's like a weird, I'd still use it, but I'm not really using it for what it's supposed to be used for kind of product. Moving on to favorites, I have quite a few of them, so hang in there. Remember that this is 2 months put together. The first thing is a set that I bought at the Body Shop. I got 3 products for $30, which is cheaper than if you had bought them all individually, and I absolutely am in love with the things that I got. So I got Pink Grapefruit Body Butter, Pink Grapefruit Body Sorbet, and Pink Grapefruit Perfume. This is obviously a trial size because it's tiny. These are amazing. I use the body butter every single day after I get out of the shower and to moisturize my skin. It smells like sunshine, and my skin feels like the wings of angels. It's just absolutely amazing. It smells so good. It says it's 24-hour moisturizing, and it definitely is. I put this on right after I get out of the shower in the morning, and then when when you have lotion on your hands, and then you go to wash your hands or something, and you feel, this is gonna sound so dumb, but maybe you know what I'm talking about. Like you wet your hands when you have lotion on it, and you feel the lotion, and you feel the water just kind of sliding off the lotion because your hands are so moisturized. That's how I feel the next morning when I get in the shower. That's how my legs feel after I use the body butter on it, and it's amazing, actually. So this is definitely my favorite body moisturizer. The Pink Sorbet is the same way. It's definitely 24-hour moisturizing. This has a cooling sensation to it. So since it's been really hot lately, I will use this when I know I'm going out. It cools my body temperature down, especially since I take hot showers even though it's hot outside, because I'm weird like that. So this definitely is something you should use if maybe you live in a hotter climate, because it definitely feels just nice and cooling and refreshing on the body. So, plus it's moisturizing. What more could you ask for? And then the perfume smells exactly like the body butter and the body sorbet. It just smells amazing. I can't describe to you how it smells. It's like a fresh smelling. It's just beautiful. It's just amazing. So this has definitely been my favorite perfume since I got it. It's just, I will definitely be buying the full size once I run out of this. After that, I have 2 palettes because I am now becoming palette obsessed. The first is my IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I brought this with me to VidCon along with my Lorac Pro. Even though in my packing videos you only saw the Lorac Pro palette, it's because last minute I decided to take this palette also because I hadn't used it yet. So I brought this and I actually used this more than I used my Lorac palette, and if you guys have been here since I got my Lorac palette, you know I am in love with that thing. So it was surprising to me that I used this so often. But the colors are very blendable. They're all matte colors with this transforming pearl shade to make them shimmery. I don't use them as shimmer colors. I use them as mattes and then use the transforming pearl for my highlight to make that stand out a bit more. But these are just beautiful colors. They blend easily. They're nice and smooth. They're just great. However, they will not beat the Lorac palettes, and I got Lorac too as well. Since I loved the first Lorac palette so much. I haven't used this one as much as my Lorac palette because these colors are cool toned, and I don't work with cool tones a lot, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, looks and stuff using this palette that fit my skin tone well. But the colors I have used are beautiful. They are just like the original Lorac palette. They are so smooth and buttery and blendable, and they're just amazing. So if you like the first Lorac palette, you definitely should get the second Lorac palette. Next is a lipstick. This is from MAC. It is Pink Plaid. I was looking for an everyday lipstick. I'm too picky about nudes to get a nude lipstick, so instead I went for a more pink lipstick. I liked this one because it's not holy crap pink, you know what I mean? Like, it's pink, but it's not gonna overpower my face because it's so pink. Was that even in frame? I'm so sorry. But it's just a really nice color, especially for my skin. It brightens up my face when I use it, so it's definitely a perfect color for me, and I just love MAC lipsticks. The next thing is High Beam, which again I got along with Posietint in a set at Ulta. I love High Beam. It gives the perfect just glow. I don't know how to describe it. I had never used a liquid highlighter before, so this was my first ever liquid highlighter, but it's just beautiful. It gives my skin such a beautiful glow when I use it. It just enhances the highlight if I use this on top of my Pro Longwear concealer. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. Next thing is something I mentioned in my VidCon recap, and it is still a favorite, and this is Mike Falzone's book, Never Stop Shutting Up, a book of advice and other things you didn't ask for. I mentioned in my VidCon recap that I had been reading this and that I really enjoyed it. I am still reading it, not all the way done yet, but I haven't read any part of this book yet that I was like, oh, that wasn't that interesting, that wasn't that fun. This whole book is an adventure. It's funny, it's entertaining, but at the same time you're kind of getting life lessons without realizing it. It's such a good book. I highly recommend it. Even if you don't know who Mike Falzone is, you don't need to know him or watch his channel to read this book. You don't need to know anything about Mike Falzone, really, because he tells you about himself in this book. So I will put a link to this down below. I believe you can get this on the DFTBA website, but I will put a link to it down below in case you're interested, so you can get your own copy, because this book is great and I love Mike. So that is everything. Next week I'm doing something a little different and a little new, and it involves what I'm wearing on my face now. So just be aware that next week's video is something new that I'm trying, or that I've done, that I'm doing. I don't know how to speak English apparently. Just know that next week's video is something new for me, so if it's not as good as it can be, please go easy on me, because I'm new. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!